友之间要互相帮助。我们组员的心要是一致的，要不一致就不能成功。我们得相信其他人。
虽然名次很重要，但是友谊是更重要的。
Project Empower has its roots in the Tsinghua-INSEAD EMBA program. As a class, we wanted to embark on a project that could give back to the community in a meaningful and significant way. From my prior experience in community work, I was aware that there was a significant disconnect amongst the various groups of people trying to help underprivileged children and young people reach their full potential. Let us share more.
In this ecosystem, we have three main groups of people: the doers, the thinkers, and the money people. The doers. These are the local NGOs and the individuals who take their time to volunteer. They have great hearts, but may not always know what to do. For instance, many of them may not know how to spend their time with the children in a meaningful way and miss the opportunity to impart life lessons which can help these children build a stronger foundation to meet life challenges. Other more established groups are doing excellent work, but without adequate finances or proper systems in place, they are unable to scale up their work to create impact for a greater number of people.
The thinkers. These are the social science researchers and educators who have deep expertise in helping children and young people. The researchers develop scientifically tested and proven methods, but this information is not easily accessible or understood. The educators, on the other hand, are specialists in writing materials to teach lessons and concepts, but they are normally focused on the academic side of education.
Last but not least, the money people. These are the big corporations which are committed to doing social good through their corporate social responsibility programs. Many of them have a budget to spend and willing staff and volunteers, but are often not connected to the local communities that need them the most.
Each group brings to the table their unique strengths and expertise, but they also have their own limitations. All want to help children and young people, but they do not naturally speak with each other. Project Empower's aim is to link up these groups of people to multiply the collective effectiveness of their efforts.
In order to come up with a practical and scalable model, the Project Empower team joined forces with the staff of the Beijing branch of an American MNC, Aero Electronics, and did 3 pilot programs together.
Taking the findings from the New York Times best-selling book by Paul Tuff titled How Children Succeed, the Project Empower team worked together with various content writers such as SEDH in Hong Kong to develop materials on performance character.
The following initiatives were funded by the 2016 class of Tsinghua-INSEAD EMBA program. In May 2015, we conducted a pilot program in a Beijing school for the children of migrant workers, following the theme Dreams and Aspirations. In October, we followed up with another program focused on teamwork for the same school. This time, the volunteers from Aero Electronics switched from being observers to assistant facilitators. In December, we were invited to an Inner Mongolia school to share about performance character with a group of public school teachers and students.
真的，你看到就是在那个小的时候，就是内向和外向的人在成长的过程当中，他有一个，比如说有鼓励他的人，或者鼓励他的师生朋友，他就突破了以后，他可能会做到更多的事。
因为上一次咱们一块儿一起合作过一次活动，其实呢，我回去也有跟我的同事分享，说回去以后呢，会感觉很开心。哎，我们看到了好不一样的这种课堂的氛围。所以从我们自己呢也被你们打动了包括你们在课上的很多反应我们自己也很感动。我们也希望以后呢能当然继续跟你们会 partner 我们做更多的事情然后呢尽量也会影响更多周围的人。
其实接下来我会搬到深圳去，那在深圳那边我也会继续的跟大家一起来推广这个活动。那我也觉得很好的方案就是说我们培养一些 trainer， 周围的 trainer 扩展到更多的人群中，这个很重要。那另外呢，就是我的家乡在内蒙古，那我现在也非常希望能把这种温暖的活动能带到老家，能帮当地的贫困的学生，能让他们掌握这种技能，能让他们更快乐的生活，更好的成长起来。
Through the 3 pilot programs we ran in 2016, we have seen volunteers empowered and local school educators inspired. Most heartwarmingly for me, it was the children's eyes lighting up as they discovered for themselves various life lessons through playing well-designed games. Their reflections as we went through each debrief are what motivates us to want to continue with this project.
Also, in speaking to senior level executives, we have found that performance character attributes, which consist of grit, self-control, zest, social intelligence, gratitude, optimism, and curiosity, is critical to achieving real-world success of all young people, not just the underprivileged ones. That gave us extra motivation to see Project Empower through and ensure that high-quality materials can get developed and distributed to as many children as possible.
As someone who has lived and worked in many different countries, I have met many successful people. There are a lot of traits that are common among these successful people, but one of the key traits is self-control. That is the ability to listen, absorb, and think before acting with impulse control and self-discipline. I believe self-control is developed during the early stages of one's life, and it is through interactions with parents that shape one's ability to control oneself and exercise self-discipline to achieve something really meaningful with their lives.
We are very excited about the next stage of Project Empower. These are the 3 things we want to do.
Develop plug-and-play performance character materials and train volunteers and NGOs to use them.
Distribute this online through a website and match volunteers with NGOs.
Help NGOs on this program to scale up by consultation and materials on best practices.
In the immediate term, Next Gen Builders, a Hong Kong-based charity, will continue leading this project.
And Flying Cake, a Singapore-based education technology company, is committed to helping Project Empower leverage technology to bring good quality content to the people who need them the most.
Do contact us to find out how you can be part of this exciting project.
Go Tiemba 16!